How's it going, guys? We are back on another video here, and this video is going to be telling you how to get a good team, not a good team, a great team in NHL 25 Hut right now. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe if you're not already. Let's hop into it right. You guys through pretty much everything that I believe can give you a good advantage of getting a good team in Hut. So say like you're a new player, right? For example, so you want to get that JT Miller card. I mean, I think that goes without saying. You want to get that JT Miller card, and the way to get that card is through the holiday set here, the Frozen Forces set. It's still out for 11 more days here. It's in the Frozen collectible sets, and you might be wondering, well, there's no pack in the store anymore to get those 5 collectibles. Well, there's other ways to get the Frozen Forces collectibles through moments, through objectives. I'll show you guys that in a second as well, but definitely take advantage of that 89 overall JT Miller card. I mean, you'd be foolish not to do that. Next up, you want to always play Wildcard, guys, and there's actually a few reasons why I recommend playing Wildcard here. Okay, so Wildcard, it resets every Friday. There's always a new Wildcard that comes out, new rewards, new draft you can have as well. And my thing really that I really believe here is the fact that not only are you getting rewards in the wildcard path, you're actually able to work on some of the objectives that are given for the new event every week. So, for example, the Gallery of Greats event, some of these cards that have Sakic, Eiserman, Boric, they are helping me towards the week 1 of Gallery of Great objectives, which can give me cards to help me towards the event, right? So that's always a positive. And of course, here are the rewards here for a wild card, and you get a ton of collectibles. I mean, you really do. You got, 14, all right, 20 right there, 25, 29, 32, 34, 36, 38, 39, 40, 41. Unless I did my math wrong. That's still a lot of collectibles regardless, and that is very crucial. And what can you do with those 41 collectibles? What do I recommend you guys do with those 41 collectibles? So, there's a lot of things you can do with these collectibles. If you're just trying to get like just a good all-around team and you're not trying to worry about making one card specifically, it might be worth taking that risk and that gamble here of making the 483 plus set here. Okay, so you're probably going to get at least one purple, more than likely. Not a guarantee, but you'll probably get at least an 85, I would say. And again, if you're new to the game, that is crucial, and that can help you tremendously. So, I mean, that's not a bad idea. However, if you want to look for more, you want to work towards an MSP player, definitely make the 30 collectible Gallery of Greats player. I think that's a smart thing to do if you're trying to actually make one of these cards, which they're all pretty good. I'm not going to lie. They're all very worth it due to the fact that they have free ability points. So I think that's a smart thing to do, is to try to focus on upgrading them as well. But honestly, this set or the other set is probably, the better one. If you want to work towards building like, holograms or X Factors, honestly, the 476 pack is not bad, because every single day you get 5 collectibles in the store. So at 5 o'clock Eastern it resets. So that's not a bad idea. It's in the essentials section here. I'll just show it to you guys. Again, if you're new to the game, you might not know. If you're not new to the game, you're probably like, oh, I already know. But in the essential packs here, it'll be a free pack every day you can open, and you can get collectibles from there. Right. Moving on to the next thing here. Next up here is moments. All right, moments I think are very, very good as well. To take advantage of a lot of ways to get cards. You got Joe Thornton, 89 overall here, guys. I mean, you gotta take advantage of this card. I mean, the moments are not that hard. I have a video on my channel going over how to get this card, and I really think that it's something you gotta take advantage of. It's very, very good. The Joe Thornton card is very, very good, and it doesn't really take that much to get him. And again, if you're just new to the game, you need a card. I think this will definitely be worth it for you, and definitely work through it to get it. Some other moments as well. Definitely always take advantage of the event moments, right? So even this right now, you have a Dale Howard-Chuck card. There's a moments and objectives for him, and you get a power up card that goes all the way up to an 89 overall, or 88. I think it's 88, but it's still very good. 88 overall card here. And again, it'll make your team, especially if you're a newer player to the game. I think it's a very, very good thing there. And yeah, I mean, definitely take advantage of the moments here for that. And then of course, you can also do the week 1 moments here, which they give you some collectibles. Again, you can use those collectibles on a bunch of different things here. So you get a total of 21 collectibles, I believe. So that's pretty good. And then you get 184 Gallery of Greats player, which of course you use that to make some of the master set player items. You also take advantage of the 12 moments of hut for the Frozen Forces collectibles. You get a ton of these collectibles here. So you get 1, 2, 3, all right, 5, 7, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 25, and a total of 30 Frozen Forces collectibles. And, you know, 30 Frozen Forces collectibles right there. Plus, if you do the objectives, you'll get some more as well. Probably a total of around 40 total. If it's not 40, there's still a bunch of things you can do with those collectibles here. So what I would recommend doing here as well is very similar. If you want to get like a solid all-around team, you're just worried about getting the best cards, or just good cards that can make your team, I do the 87 bound. If not, you know, you want to try to start making one of those MSPs potentially before time runs out here. Definitely make the 30 collectible one. But again, if you want to, you know, take that chance and risk it and just try to, you know, get some solid cards, like maybe a couple purples here, I would definitely do the 780 plus pack. But you can't really go really wrong, honestly. They're all pretty good sets here. So here we have the objectives, guys, and you know, there's always a lot of good objectives. So basically every single week there's a weekly modes player. So this week is Cam Atkinson, and there's also 85 overall Jesse Comfer here. And you know, these cards can be solid if you're, again, new to the game, you're just trying to, you know, get your feet wet in the game. I think they're pretty solid. Always take advantage of the team of the week objectives as well. I mean, you get an 83, and also there's moments for team of the week. You can do those and work your way towards a higher overall team of the week in the team of the week sets. Make sure you do the weekly competitive objectives as well. These packs, you know, they're not typically that good, but they do help. They do help with your progression of trying to make your team better. I would definitely recommend doing them, at least. I mean, there's no reason not to do them. And the best way to really do them, I'd say, and get it done in a quick fashion, is playing squad battles, 2-minute periods on semi-pro. Next up, what I would recommend here as well is these fantasy junior cards. All right, so some of these cards already have gone up quite a bit, and there's only 1 day left of these sets. So what I would really recommend is, if you can't get enough collectibles to make one outright, I would at least do the random bound one. And the reason why, because honestly, there's a lot of good options. A lot of players that have been scoring, and they're at least getting up to like 89, 90 overall, which is really not bad. I mean, those are some of the highest rated cards in the game right now. So let's just say, for example, you want to make the bound card here. You know, you could just trade in here literally 683s, and you can make it easily. Or you could trade in you know, a few of these sets here. You can make, again, trade in 10 81s, and then trade in 79. So it's really not that expensive to make, and I think it's definitely worth it. So I recommend you guys completing those sets. In particular, I would definitely make either Axel Sandin Palika, or I would say this Dvorsky card is looking pretty good as well. So, and Solly is not doing bad either. So those are some of the best ways, I think, to get a really good team, a great team right now in NHL 25. I mean, you know, the Gamebreaker sets aren't bad either. If you're looking to get like an 87 overall just outright, it's bound, obviously, so keep that in mind. But yeah, I mean, it's not a horrible thing to do either. Like I said, it works, right? I mean, you're getting a guaranteed 87 overall card. It's any of the 87 overalls ever released, though, so keep that in mind as well when it comes to the Gamebreaker cards here. But yeah, definitely worth it. And when it comes to the XP path, I mean, just really the best recommendation for you to complete the XP path is playing squad battles, superstar, 4-minute periods. All right, you get the most XP from that. And then what I really recommend, what you guys do with your XP collectibles here is use them. To me, I always really think the best pack is probably the 82 plus pack, because I just feel like there's a chance of getting something good in it. And even if you don't, guys, it's still a tradable card. And, you know, for example, you get 83s, guess what? You're working towards those fantasy cards I told you guys about. So I definitely don't recommend really the 60 collectible pack. I don't recommend even the elite pack. They're really just not that great. The tokens are pretty decent if you want to use some of those cards, but other than that, I'd say it's really not worth it. So those are kind of, to me, the best ways to get a really good team right now in HUT. Also, very important to remember, guys, working the market is a huge way a lot of people get a lot of coins in this game. And, you know, there's a lot of ways to work the market here. And really, it has to be depending on how many coins you have as well, right? Like you can't just like, you know, go in with 3K thinking you're gonna end up a millionaire. It's quite hard and can be time consuming, but you know, I'd say try to get to like 100K and you can really start working from there. What I'd recommend is going to like certain like overalls, right? For example, so like 83s, right? 83s. You know, those are required for sets, for example, for the fantasies, for example. So let's see what 83s are going for right now. 83s, so they're going for more than 12,000 coins. 83s are going for, let's see. All right, so around probably like what, like 13K-ish, maybe 14K, depending on who you ask. Okay, so yeah, that's that right there. It's a steal, right? And it's gonna sell pretty instantly, and it's gone. So think about it. You want to flip coins, flip cards, boom. So 14K, this card's up. It's going to sell pretty quickly, I would assume. But my point is, guys, you can get cards pretty easily here if you just, you know, stay the market, stay the course. So they're like 14K, pretty much. They're going to sell at 83s. So if you really want to get crazy, I would put it at like, maybe go like, honestly, like 11K, for example. And just spam refresh the market. All right, just keep doing that until you see a card pop up for, you know, 11K or less. Buy it instantly, relist it for 14K, and you'll get profit. I mean, you really will. I mean, it'll take some time, but you can get some cards that are like maybe even like an 85. You'll get lucky and see. And yeah, it's obviously something that, you know, it's not for everybody. This does take time. It's very time consuming, but this is another way to make coins, and obviously that can lead to a better team, right? So definitely recommend this method as well if you're looking to get some coins. Another method as well is the 59th minute method. So basically what I mean by that, so here's Stutzler, for example. I'm probably not going to get it because I'm a little bit late on it. And yeah, I messed it up. But the point is, guys, I mean, you can get cards. You just got to be really quick with it as well. And that card would have been simply a 6K profit, right? And that's really good. And again, I was only doing this for 1 minute. Definitely do this at peak hours. And what I mean by peak hours is obviously when it's like 5 o'clock, new content comes out. 5 o'clock on a Friday, you know, obviously is a big one as well. And yeah, you'll make a lot of coins this way. So definitely recommend this method. So yeah, I mean, and what I was gonna say as well, guys, is basically the 59th minute is essentially if you put 280,000 coins, I would say, right? Put that as your buy now maximum, right? And then just go to the 59th minute of that, and then just refresh the market there, and just try to, you know, learn the market, study the market, and try to understand, you know, what cards are you know, going for what, right? And that obviously will be the biggest way to earn cards here and get steals. So probably I'm probably not going to get, because I'm a little bit late. Oh, no, I did get it. So there you go. Sam Reinhart, 9K. And guess what I can do, guys? I can put them up for 14, and that's an easy profit of at least 14K. So it's pretty decent, right? Like, it's pretty decent. Like, I'm going to probably, that card's going to sell pretty instantly, I'd assume, this Reinhardt. So it's just how you make coins, and it's, yeah, I mean, it obviously can be a little time consuming for sure, but at the end of the day, you know, it's a smart thing to do, and it's how you're going to be able to make decent coins here. And if you have any questions about it, let me know in the comment section down below. But there's Reinhardt. He sold. Proof. I just made coins, and it took no time. All right, guys, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe if you have not already. Follow me on Twitch, Henreek. I'm live every single day, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and you get 3 E's, and I'll see you in the next video.